Yeah, yes. Gamers, rise up. How are we today? I won't be able to respond if I chat this one. Um, like I can't respond to chat on this one due to the laptop. But yeah, we'll get into it. Don't know if you'll hear any audio. I hated these two 70s Captain America films. Is this Hungarian? I'm watching it in a different language, I think. What? It's not my day. I don't know. It's just reading out the names. What? It's in English and then Hungarian. What's happening? But I can't find any other copy of this. This might actually make it better. I can tell how long the movie's got left at the bottom. But there's Steve Rogers, he's in his truck. This is not going to say his name. Alan Bolt, are we? Mate, this is what? Right. I guarantee this movie is literally in Hungarian. I've found a dodgy link for it because I can't find it. I'm not trusting eBay if we don't sell it in England's CX or HMV because it could be anything. Might be region locked or whatever. Got a PS4, that means the PS5 got digital. Let's yeah. Right, this is dubbed in Hungarian, I think. There's no subs. If there is, I'm not putting them on. We'll enjoy it as a Hungary exclusive movie. Steve Rogers likes surfing, apparently. At least I've got the second one legally on DVD. I don't like pirating. I don't. I'll pick it up if it's in CX or HMV. Why would Hungarians want to dub over Captain America 1979 that nobody remembers? But we are watching it fully. It's just so weird. Captain Hungary. I know he does have like a bit of love for Red Brown's version for like the people that grew up on the 70s, Captain America, but he looks, Steve Rogers, but obviously this isn't World War II, is it? It's at the time modern day Steve Rogers, where there's no World War. But if you had to pick someone from the 70s, he's not a bad appearance looker, but he's already buffed out. And I'm talking through this movie fully because it's in Hungarian. I just need to watch the. I'll rate it based on thingy-majig, uh, camera work and all that, which I do rate at the account. I had a feeling this was going to be a bit of a dodgy stream. I mean, it is literally. I would purchase it if it was available for solo selection, but if I have to buy two other Captain America movies just to get this one legally in England feels like a bit of a scam. I don't like that. I shouldn't be made to buy two more DVDs if I don't want to. It should be available separately, but it's not, so I can't buy it separately. HMV have number two, but not number one, and it looks like this movie is so hard to find, it's basically lost media. I guarantee you in CEX, this DVD part of the box set is like very rarely found. This is lost media, close to being that, anyways, I would say. Which is why piracy emulation's good, but these look a bit suspicious. I don't even speak Hungarian, but I can tell you that these lot are suspicious. Probably. Or maybe not. I know there's an accident that like causes him to become Steve Rogers, like Captain America or something, but he just look, they're watching him. I don't know. Walkie talkie. Is that what's his face? He's in everything. He's in like literally is he's the dad of that last Emma Roberts. Is that her name from Scream 4? American Horror Story. Madam Web, she plays Mary Parker. But he looks like like he looks a good looking Steve Rogers, which is good. When I covered the 90s one. The 90s one he's literally like physically disabled. He has to have a crutch or he walks with a massive limp and then he just that's such the 90s movie's so weird. Like I remember a lot of it for some reason, even though I don't really like it. But this may change my opinion or not. Do I give this a rate and can I? Ice Road Truckers, Eddie Stobart's Trucks and Truckers. I knew it. I knew they were dodgy. The music says enough. They may speak Hungarian, but the music and that. Is that oil? Do you oil the road? Because they're making that hot now. But no, I've not skipped any of this. And I won't. No point in skipping it, even if it's in a different language, because I do like foreign films and not everyone's going to have subs. This probably does have subs, but I don't want to tamper with anything. I'm too scared that I'll crash the system or whatever. But Steve Rogers is a wanted man for whatever reason, and I don't know why. But I've watched these two before, I just don't remember much about them. I don't even know where I watched. I think I remember where I watched the first one, like in English, but that site's no longer active. I don't think. Apparently the second one's better, but I don't remember one being better than the other. I think they were both pretty shit, which is a shame because I do like Steve Rogers, and now he's swirling over. And this is why it's good to do the watch-alongs, because on the odd chance that a movie's shit or it's in a different language, I feel happy that I'm able to actually just have someone to talk to, and I can't. Obviously, I really should have put my phone here now if I knew it's going to be in Hungarian, but I thought, listen, it's on my laptop. Ah, fuck off. So it's like an audio descriptor commentary, but there's Steve Rogers, who's fell off a cliff. But he'll survive because he's Captain America, soon to be. If he died right now, it'd be pointless. But why would they want to kill Steve Rogers? Like, this isn't the proper Steve Rogers because he's not in the 1940s. He's not wanting to fight for his country and defeat the Nazi cunts. He's literally already buff, already looks like he could take a few people on in a fight, but has that gentleness. Like, even now, I can tell that the character's a gentle man. So, yeah. And I've not skipped any of it. I won't. And if you do the watch along with this, you'll know that I haven't, because otherwise there'd be a part missing. Um, I don't like watching stuff on my laptop on the watching. I love watching movies on the screen. It feels like I'm naked and people are watching us, and I'm cooking food. And he's not as blonde as I would have liked, actually. He looked blonder in the sun. If it does crash, I will let you know, but I'm not fast forwarding or rewinding it. It's a continuous Hungarian loop dubbed movie. Why are Hungarians dubbing this movie? That's what I don't understand. I'm assuming it's because it's a Hungarian site. It's a translate from Hungarian, yeah? Why are Hungarians dubbing over Captain America 1979? What did they get out of dubbing over this movie? Oh, the movie may be crashing soon. I hope not. Oh no. This movie, what relevance to Hungary does this movie have in a positive light? It's Captain America. I could maybe understand, very slightly maybe, the sequel that came out in the same year because it's got Christopher Lee in it. So it's got somebody that has an aura around them. I wouldn't understand them dubbing the 1990 film. I don't understand them dubbing this movie. And I don't understand why are Hungarians dubbing over this movie? The fact that it's so lost media that I've got to watch a Hungarian dubbed version. Yeah, I could put on the subs, but I don't want to tamper with this because it's moving and I don't want to stop it from working. I'm assuming he's meant to be. Is it Erskine? Who is it? Who's the geezer? Is he German? The one that gives Steve Rogers the super soldier suit? Is that who this equivalent is of? Was the 40s too soon to be making World War stuff in the 70s, near 80s? Maybe. But I do like Captain America. I do like Steve Rogers. I've not seen the new one with Sam Wilson. And I don't think I want to, but I will do. I've heard it's mostly shit. There will be no watch-alongs tomorrow, but on Monday it's going to be a chocker day again. Well, sorry, Sunday. What day am I? I think it's a Saturday. Sorry. No watch-alongs tomorrow. Sunday will be the chocker day. Two football watch-alongs as well. Fulham, Newcastle. Sorry, I'm not covering that game. Sorry. I'm watching two matches. I'm not covering the Newcastle one. I'm covering the Inter Miami one and then the World Cup. And I will be streaming that on Twitch, trying to cross it over to here as well if I can, which is good. I'll be covering that with UTM13, who's usually in the live stream. Is that meant to be Peggy Carter? You kind of tell even when it's in a different language who the love interest is meant to be because they usually introduced as the first woman. And with a smile. But I do like the way that he looks. You can tell he just looks like a nice guy. But that's how they get you. I don't even need to watch this movie. It's in a different language. I can't. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. How do you know? His hair looks like a Russian winter hat was stuck to his head in a saw trap, and a bit like a Pomeranian. Steve Rogers has mostly kept a better head of hair, even in the 90s one when he's got brown hair for some fucking reason. Why does Steve Rogers have brown hair? Why? I swear he's got brown hair in the 90s one. But why did Marvel make direct to DVD movies? I know Howard the Duck bombed, but you might as well not, to be fair. If Captain America 1990 was shown in cinemas, that might have delayed Blade, X-Men, Spider-Man, Hulk, Daredevil, whatever, further down the line. Everything happens for a reason. Without Howard the Duck, the MCU wouldn't exist as it is, for better or for worse. And I think the MCU is overrated anyways. And I could just waffle on this. I'm just watching. The reason I do these movie watch-alongs, I know it's like a bit weird, bizarre. Whoa, you were looking at me talking, watching a movie, reacting. It's because I was. It's just if there's a really shit movie and I've got to put through it, I don't want to do it alone. And people do movie watch-alongs. This channel's dedicated to it, so I thought, well, I might as well just do a watch-along for every movie I'm watching by myself in the comfort and confines of my own home. Because people will probably find a movie, go, oh, I didn't know that existed. Like, nobody knows that Doctor Strange had a 1978 film. People don't know that Captain America had three solo live action movies before the MCU. People don't know much about Nicholas Hammond's Spider Man. Even Lou Ferrigno's Hulk, who you would assume is like very big, nobody really knows about. So I'm going to be like the modern day Howard Stark and Peggy Carter or something. He looks more like a Howard Stark than is it Abraham Erskine or something. There he is on a motorbike. It's weird how dialogue matters, isn't it? Like you just take it for granted. But when you realise you're watching a foreign film with no concept of the language. But then again, you can enjoy stuff without actually looking at the words and stuff. Trav, who's Trav? Travis from No More Heroes. Maybe the guy at the start was Bucky Barnes. Maybe these are just modern interpretations. Because he gets murdered, doesn't he? Like one of his friends gets murdered or something, and then people jump him in the house. I remember this bit. I think he gets jumped, or somebody's killed. Oh, Jeff. I don't know, Jeff. I'm just being a slot. Don't even want to touch my touchpad. It's got a hair on it. Yeah, come on. Wake up, Jeff. Wake up, Shanning. Shaning. Somebody's been in. Is that a crack in the window to the left? You can't tell me as Steve Rogers that looks normal, unless Jeff's usually in a bit of a rage and you can excuse it as another episode. But I watched the door. His camera's broke or something's missing. Ah, there he is. I thought I was watching Doctor Strange there. I thought I was watching a Supernatural. Oh, it's him. So they've stolen the research, the Oilers. Somebody's there. He's got light blue boxers on as well. Top dog. So that's Howard Stark. Right. Are you really gonna chance being there? Exactly. He's still in the house, man. Can't trust Oilers. Protesters. Construction workers in 1979 to Steve Rogers. They must have known it's Steve Rogers. Who, like, he's not Captain America. How do people know Steve Rogers? Why do people have a grievance with him? Steve Rogers is always meant to be a very nice man. And yet, people are already wanting to kill him. Is it because he's got ties with Jeff? There will be times I need to watch it on my laptop, and I'm not looking for those times, so I don't like it. He looks like Donald Trump. He looks like Donald Trump crossed over with I don't know, that guy from the Winter Soldier who retired, who passed away sadly. The one that plays like the ginger guy. He's in Endgame as well. He does look like Donald Trump off Wish with dyed hair. See, they know Steve Rogers. How do they know who he is? I'm sure it's been explained. But nobody should know who Steve Rogers is until he becomes Captain America. So I've already got issues with this. I've got issues that it's Captain America, not set in World War II. That he's been given eventually the super soldier serum when it's in the 70s. People already have a grievance with him, yet he seems like just an average geezer. But I have heard, compared to the sequel, this has got less action in it. Because I don't know if the first two films are meant to be one big episode or something. Because again, like Doctor Strange, these two films were meant to make a TV show follow up. But I read there, was it yesterday or today? The proposed TV show for this, The Incredible Hulk from like the Lou Ferrigno one, cost 2.5k an episode. This is going to cost like 25 or 250,000. How? It's Captain America. With all due respect, if you'd said it in World War II, you could have just made a TV show about that. His only enemies, the Red Skull and Hitler and Stalin, well, enemies. Captain America doesn't have, in my opinion, an exciting rogues gallery. Baron Zemo is probably one of the best post-World War and World War related villains he's got, in my opinion. Not Baron Zemo, sorry, Batroc the Leaper, but Baron Zemo as well. God, I hate watching stuff and not understanding. I was thinking about Tenet as well. I'll have to watch that. He's already repping the light blue, the dark blue, the medium blue for Captain America. Why is there a Captain America movie? He doesn't even have blue eyes, he's got brown. His hair's not even proper blonde. I like the look of him in a sense, but like, come on, man. I just, why? What? Who makes a Captain America origin story that's meant to be based on prime continuity and just decides to put him in the modern day without superpowers? There's a reason even the 90s one put him in World War II, then unfroze him. There's a reason the MCU had 2011's Captain America film in World War II. That's where Captain America, his first issue cover of punching the Nazi front himself, Hitler, in the face, is one of the most iconic comic book covers of all time, and one of the most praised, one of the most loved and lauded. And yet, he looks like Areola. Look at him, he looks like Areola. He's going to be off the palette, maybe, actually. This is. I could put the subs on, but I don't want to touch anything on this streaming site. The fact that it was asking to auto-translate everything Hungarian to English worried me anyways. But at least it's not crashing, and I can appreciate and adore that. Hopefully, if you are watching at some point, I don't know if anybody watches these watch-alongs, people click on it, that counts as a view. I don't know if yous are having a better time than me. Hopefully, yous are. Feels bad giving this a half star because I don't think I'd rewatch it in full English as well. But I've got to judge it based on when I watched it and how the mood was. But it's weird because you can make movies without a single word of dialogue be fucking fantastic. And yet, Captain America as an origin belongs in World War II. Maybe, like I say, might have been too recent. Is that Peggy Carter crying? Don't worry, he's only gonna shag your niece in the future. And then it overcomplicates things at a family dinner, or however it works. I think I'll have to give this a half star, but we'll watch it. We'll watch it. I've spent enough time watching it anyways. I'm not going to stop it or skip it or speed it up. I said skip it. I don't know. I don't know why today was trucker on the metro. I thought people would be flocking to Newcastle. So, I don't get how people can sit on an armchair. Like, I've tried it and it's not very comfortable. It looks cool. You feel cool doing it, but it doesn't feel very cool. So there's a basic plot. I feel wrong giving this a rating, considering I don't really know what's happening. But I've got to give it a rating. But like I say, my points already don't point to it being a positive rating. It completely undermines the concept of Steve Rogers. I don't mind, obviously, Doctor Strange changing him from a surgeon to a psychiatrist. It works. As long as he's helping people, it works. But this, the comics had been going since the 40s. He got revived in the 60s to lead the Avengers. Come on, man. Probably should have put the subs on, to be fair. But I don't want to touch anything because it'll just fuck it up. And then we'll be out of sync and we'll work on being in sync. As of right now, there's not a redeeming quality about this movie, story-wise, that I've, been made aware of. And it is in Hungarian, but that doesn't matter. There's already so much wrong with this movie. You can make a World War II film, people will watch it. In fact, my favourite, as of right now, Captain America film, is The First Avenger. I hope there's redeeming qualities later on. He's driving away. We're not even halfway through the film yet. I think this is the most unhappy I've been on a movie watch along, and that's a shame. But sometimes you can't have the subs because the subs are shit. I remember watching Ninja Kids, a Takashi Miike movie, and having to use the auto-generated subs, not the captions, like the auto-generated section. Shit. Couldn't even enjoy it. Words were missing. Like sentences were delayed. It was awful. I ate so much at 10 a.m. and I literally had 2 chicken sausages, 2 fried eggs, a fried piece of bread, and 2 hash browns, and 4 chicken sausages with cheese. And I put the 2 fried eggs in there in a toasty, and a full can of Pink Pipeline Punch Monster. Only thing I've had since then, before the Doctor Strange watch along, Aldi original chocolate bar, and I'm not really that hungry. And he's dead. Steve Rogers is dead. There he is. You can see him. He's dead. Why did the what has Steve Rogers done? What has Steve Rogers done to any of these men to warrant this behavior, and now they're putting him under, and now they're going to inject him with the super soldier serum. But there was a 70s MCU. You had this Captain America, Peter Hooton's Doctor Strange, Nicholas Hammond's Spider-Man, Lou Ferrigno's Hulk, and then obviously Thor and Daredevil had their own collaboration movies with the Hulk. You could argue Clea could have, had a spin-off show. Would it have worked at the time? A woman? Who knows? But it could have been something. I was at HMV. I might as well just talk about my day. Oh, she's not happy. I was at HMV today, and I hadn't been inside HMV for ages. I don't even know when the last time I went was. They've improved so much. They used to have chocker full of DVDs, but I think they realised nobody really buys DVDs from HMV. You've got CEX around the corner. CEX can only take in so many DVDs, games, whatever. HMV could be given the rest and then say, well, our price $6.99. You're not going to find it in CEX because they don't distribute it. We've got these foreign films. Pay £7 as a foreign film. HMV needs something like that where they get the stuff that CX can't take in, therefore HMV is more attractive, and now they've got so many books. Unless they've just rejigged everything, but it looks so much nicer. They've got a lot more graphic novels. HMV actually has improved. I used to window shop, but now I'm thinking about genuinely. Obviously, I bought Captain America 2 from there, but I genuinely think I'll be going into HMV more regularly. I hadn't been down there, HMV, I think maybe since last year. Whoa, he's alive. I'm alive, he says. Mr. Rogers, I don't believe it. Someone said he was dead. Simon. Oh, okay. So he's been resuscitated. Would this Captain America be worthy of Mjolnir? By the way, right, that Avengers game, where they're like, oh, Black Panther can't lift Mjolnir. What a load of bollocks. T'Challa is worthy to lift Mjolnir. Were they scared the incels were going to dislike a black man holding up the hammer? T'Challa would be worthy to have Mjolnir as his main weapon. He is worthy. Nearly halfway through. This is such a shit movie. But I'm glad I've got you because I'd watch this by myself. I'd be so bored. So I do love yous. And I know people may not like these watch-alongs, but you don't have to watch them. I'm not asked about the view count. I'm doing the watch-alongs because I want to watch a movie and just interact with people at the same time because I've had a very lonely life, believe it or not. So now that I've got the ability to do things and hang out with people and chat with people, I like doing it. Mark Goldbridge does very rare movie watch-alongs in a charity stream. That is what the movie watch-alongs could be in the future once they get monetized. Charitable ones. I watch the watch-along. You want to donate money to charity? Bing bang bus jobs are good, and I don't know how to do that right now, but that's what the watch-alongs could be. Football watch-alongs, different story. Movie ones, charitable donations and whatnot as well. So, done. Oh, we're not even nearly halfway through our live. I'm sorry. It better kick up when he becomes Captain America. Like the better be. If there's good action, I can excuse it. But even now, I just don't. I keep drinking because I don't know what else to do. I'm just drinking lemon and lime water, but it's how alcoholism starts. You just drink because you don't know what to do. So at the same time as this happened, then Peter Hooton's Dr. Stephen Strange was see, the ending didn't make any sense. Time was reversed, but it wasn't what? It went from a 5 star before the third act to a 2.5 star. I don't think a movie's ever dropped. I think actually one movie's dropped that low in my opinion because of a final phase, but I can't remember which one. I didn't like this in English, and I don't like it in Hungarian. It fills me with dread for death too soon. Death can't come soon enough for this version of Captain America. He's been nearly killed off twice, and he's still, yeah, 'cause he's got a movie, he's got a TV show to make that never materialized. He's got a sequel to put in the development, which did and got made, and has a better rating than this one. I was here now, we're halfway through. Basing it off the timer at the bottom, I'm assuming he's saying thank you, Doc. I might do what friends do. You know, when they watch a foreign show and then they pretend to make up stuff. Where's he got blue eyes? He's got very dark blue eyes, if that's the case. And his hair's like whatever the mix is of brown and blonde. I was gonna say, don't make the bullet bounce off his body. He may be sort of impenetrable, but he's not invincible. A gunshot wound would still act like a real wound, but he would be at greater risk of surviving than your average bloke off the street. And he's willingly complied. He's even got dressed. He looks dapper, actually. Look at him. Who's dressed him up? He looks dapper as out. Don't know they shot on him. That wasn't meant to be in the final script. Ah, there's a room like this in Devour. A room like this in both Saw games. He loves that light blue so much. What? He didn't even hit him? Oh wait, that's not my Steve Rogers. It is sad that the only good live action iteration with other ones already existing beforehand is the MCU. After what I said about Peter Hooton being better than Benedict Cumberbatch. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah. I wonder why a TV show was never followed up on. You can't tell me that it's because of money. I get that's a lot of money back then. It's still a lot of money to this day, but you can't tell me how would Captain America cost 25 or $250,000 an episode to make, but Lou Ferrigno's Hulk, that was one of the most popular shows of the time, had what was he doing? 2.5k allotment an episode. The action's very shit, isn't it? It's like very like student film-esque, where you don't know how to do cuts and you're pretending that it hurts. That must stink. I think we're halfway through now. I don't know. I want this movie to be finished, or at least have some good Captain America scenes to make up for it. But judging by the reviews, he's barely Captain America in this movie. Watch it be like Doctor Strange, right at the very end, but at least there was a sequel to this movie. And Batman. That would not knock you out, mate. It would stink. It would nearly knock you out, stench alone, but that wouldn't knock you out, would it? You dodged that one, but not that. What a shit movie this is. I can't understand, at least make it be something. Oh, I forgot he's an artiste. I'm an artist. He's an artiste in this. He's got some short shorts. Look at it. They're walking bare feet in the sand. We could just skip it, but we can't. The amount of time I spent looking for this movie, it's not worth it. Because cherry. It was nothing. No, HMV looks really nice down Newcastle, actually. I need the pilot again, but I keep drinking because I know what to do. And this is the same girl that wants to watch UV ball movies. Come on, man. We're past the halfway stage now, I think. Been a very long 45 minutes. I like that actually. It's like a prototype. That's a good art piece. Helmer could do the bit of work, but I understand he's a biker. Oh no, I tell a lie actually. The 1944 serial SARIAL, the 15 chapter one, that's good. So I tell a lie. Chris Evans isn't the only good live action, but I was thinking about movies. That's classed as a movie, but it's a bit weird. Oh, what's the big English subs available? Wouldn't change anything. I don't want to watch number two. I want to watch all the Marvel movies before the new Spider-Man. And that includes some of the TV shows, which is going to be amazing because I don't like TV shows. I'd rather watch 6 2-hour movies than one 12-hour TV show. Crazy, isn't it? He's buff. He didn't even need the super soldier suit to be buff. No, they don't understand who Captain America is. They think he's just this. Whatever. They think he's just this like governmental symbol. He's not. His hair looks better there all wet than it is when it's all poofed up. I could get behind that hairstyle, just dye it more blonde. I knew it. I knew she'd be the love interest. That's Peggy Carter, the modern day version. Margaret, Margie, Marge. Davies, Howard Stark. This movie's fucking shit. Over halfway in the movie, and there's no Captain America. A very weak choreographed fight scene. At least with Doctor Strange, there was a lot of stuff going on at once. Teasers of the underworld, not Kate Beckinsale, but Morgan Le Fay. I feel like when I'm just talking, when I'm tired, on the late, early morning watch-alongs. He looks like Ariola. He does. When they're watching them again, what is their issue with them? Is this movie beloved in Hungary or something? The fact that this movie exists as it does without any consultation or approval, that yeah, Captain America should be already buff in the 70s with no super soldier serum, no World War II. He's probably born after World War II. Crazy. That's not. That's like saying, "Oh, Spider-Man, I don't know, fucked a spider, and he became Spider-Man." And it's like, what are you doing? This is where the motorcycle is. Oh, what I guess. I don't remember anything about this movie. I don't think. Apart from what I said, I remembered before. Oh, this because he jumps out, doesn't he? He bursts out his, yeah. I don't mind the costume, to be fair. Like, it's not on screen yet, but the costume itself. Oh, a see-through shield. I don't actually hate the idea of a see-through shield. That I can sort of get behind. I don't hate it. Hopefully, it's where the movie picks up pace, no pun intended. But the costumes, I've got no issue. Like, the costume's just a 70s Captain America costume. I've got no issue with it. Oh, he's just wearing a construction helmet. There we go. Movie's fucking shit, man. I'd rather watch the 90s one because at least that's stupid. When he gets like strapped to a rocket and yet somehow still survives. He's not El Macho. I think the idea of Captain America having his own motorbike is very corny, but I'm not against it. Did he have one before this movie? I think this movie inspired Captain America just having sort of a motorbike to drive sometimes. So really, the MCU have like taken a homage. The MCU surely have watched these like films as well. You would imagine, but there's no hidden gems. Doctor Strange, 1978 could have been, but the last half hour, 45 minutes just completely destroyed what was a very good movie. Who's in the helicopter? An enemy. Yep. I don't mind Captain America having a motorbike. It's very 70s, very corny, but out of all of the things you would drive, A motorbike seems the best option. I mean, like this has had an impact on the comics. The motorbike, the more artistic side of Steve Rogers. So it has had a decent impact, but it doesn't mean it's a good film. Are they trying to headshot him? Mate, he's got a helmet on. He got shot there. Captain Battle Legacy was probably better than that. And he's a real comic book character. Literally, I'm falling asleep. I've got sleep coming from my eyes. I'm not even tired. The movie's nearly over, like 20 minutes left or something, I think. There's Ariola, back to Bournemouth. Chelsea have got a new manager. Palace won't like my idea of football. Back to Bournemouth, because he's going back there. I think he should have stayed. He's pulled off a great season, to be fair to him. I still think he's like overhyped, but he had a 14-game winless run, and people were still talking as if he was like the next Sir Alex Ferguson. That's a decent jump, that. You know, X-Men Origins Wolverine, where he's like shooting from the helicopter or something. Don't know if that's just in the game or whatever. Oh, I was hoping he would die. Put some stakes in this movie. Oh. You were there? Just pulled out 3 eyelashes. Tell me this movie's good. Wait a minute. Was this all a trick? Was these hired people? What? Tina. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Simply the best. Better than I am. That's a pop. I love that. It's a beautiful day outside, and I'm stuck watching soon to be 3 shit superhero movies. I feel bad calling Doctor Strange shit. It was so good until the last 30, 40 minutes. And then for whatever reason, all of that goodwill was just evaporated. And because the last act was so unenjoyable for the most part, it went from like a 4 to when I thought I was just having a bit of a dip to a 2.5. Crazy. I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't want to watch number 2. He looks like he's just been offered a blowjob. Hey, we've got 20 minutes left from now. I hope. Well past the half-hour mark, or halfway mark. Gone for 97 minutes. Fuck off. Oh dear, I understood that. He looks like he's gonna get laid. Like she's telling him. That could be her dad, actually. I don't want to say that. I don't even know who he is. She's Peggy Carter. I'm just calling them by the comic counterpart names. Ariola's Howard Stark. She's Peggy Carter. Bucky Barnes is probably the geezer at the start who he was signing us out with. I don't know who he is. A detective by the looks of it, but he could be Tommy Lee Jones's character. I don't know. No, even I know that that's a dodge. Ooh, he's on us. He's hiding something. Don't answer the door. No, it's a woman. It's a bit odd. She could be Madam Hydra, Viper. The Hydra exists. Morgan Le Fay, who is it? They both look like the same woman. I knew he was evil. Sorry, I'm picking me now. I'm not gonna eat it. No, no, that's great. Oh, that's grim. That is. Are they trying to do their own Super Soldier? Are they gonna have their own iteration of Red Skull? Is that how this is gonna pan out? Like it's gonna be this? I've seen this movie before, but it was so bad I barely remember any of it. Donald Trump. Listen, this movie's shit. Where's Captain America? Boomba fair, boomba show. He looks evil. The hairstyle, the look, the blazer, the turtleneck. Yeah, that laugh as well. He's evil. I'm assuming that's their version of the super soldier serum that they've stolen. Simon. Weird how names are just the same, isn't it? Words are different, but names of people and places remain the same across languages. So weird. I'm that out of it that I thought me white Adidas joggers was setting a light or something. Like just a spark, I don't know. What am I doing with my... This is my Friday. 3 movies and 3 disappointments. I don't want to watch number 2. I think this is how I felt when I watched this one first. I didn't want to watch number 2. I remember more of number 2 though, because he's at the beach. No, he's got like a canvas or whatever. There's the suit. He looks so sad. Oh, he's going to be putting himself in it. Well, he better become disfigured or something. So he's the Red Skull then. Not long left. I'm assuming this is like the Power Rangers. They only suit up at the end for the most part. What am I saying? The Power Rangers suit up halfway through. I'm forgetting my childhood watching this. I'm losing brain cells. No wonder they signed off for a sequel. Lost brain cells watching this. So glad I've got the time at the bottom, otherwise I would not know. I'd have been stuck in purgatory. Like, when is it going to end, Robbie? Yeah, that's what I was on about before. Oh, that costume shit, man. It's so lovably shit. This costume looks bad printed on the DVD. Was this DVD officially released? That's what I don't believe. I don't buy it. I swear this one needs to be in HMV as well. Like I said, it's basically lost media, save for like a few copies here and there. And obviously this Hungarian dubbed version. Oh, that suit's so shit. He looks like he's a carnival performer. Look at it. He's so shit. And he's got a biker's helmet with the wings up. That costume's so shit, man. I know it's funny because it's so shit, but I'd want it as a DLC or like a mini game unlockable costume in a Captain America game. Because I think it's got a point in history, especially with the thing it did for the comics. Now, this is where it should get decent. Oh, look at that ass. When I talk about Chris Evans' backside, that's his. Why is he hurting the cops? That's not what Captain America does. They could have seriously hurt themselves. Why is he laughing? Cap. Oh, unless they're evil security guards and they know what they're doing and protecting. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're just honest police officers who have no idea what they're doing. He's run away, hasn't he? Has he died? He's died from being scared. He's Captain America's just killed a doctor. What? What a weird cut. What a weird cut. That was like a very quick death back to the day after or whatever. It's so weird. Why is he now wearing yellow? He was wearing blue throughout all of the movie. That's Steve Rogers. Am I literally listening to this in Hungarian now? What is my life? I know a few Hungarian people, um, actresses, in the complete opposite of Hollywood, but I won't say names. It's nearly over. It's Donald Trump again. So he's being injected with the serum or something, so he should become a very ugly, grotesque. Um, Red Skull, maybe? Not the real Donald Trump. No, no, no. He's more like Frederick Krueger 2010. But anyways, your mind says no, no, no. I hear that scene in the 2010 remake. Jackie Earle Haley deserved a better movie. A worthy success. Because nobody's ever going to be a worthy successor to Robert England, but he was a very good successor. And I wish he was given a better movie, one that actually had originality. I think it's a bit telling that the director's never directed another film in his life. Started off with music videos, got that gig, been music videos ever since. Whoa, that trucking. That's just gonna zoom out. It's gonna be movie's nearly finished. If it crashes near the end, I'm gonna be so livid. Because it looks like it's going to. There we go. God, this movie's so fucking shit. People have a soft spot for this movie. Why? Apart from like just knowing it exists, I think that's enough. You watch this more than once, and even if you sit through the entire thing, what are you doing? What am I doing? I had a decent day as well. Like it was work, but it was fine. And then fuck off. It's nearly finished. I'm just looking at the time left. It's not. It's like 5 minutes maybe. I hope the rest is credit up. It's a big credit movie. This is why I don't like TV shows. And I know this isn't a TV show, but I'm dreading watching a sequel movie to this. This is a 10 episode TV show, an hour each, and I'm screwed. He's just left his bike. That could cause a traffic violation. He's climbing. You'll never want to watch this movie again. I feel like he's missing something on his costume, but I mean, he's got a big bulge, but I can't figure out what he's missing. I just feel like there's something missing. Maybe like a belt, maybe. No, he's got a belt. It just looks a bit naked near the bottom half. There he is. Oh, he's let out a fart. Ooh, heavy. It's nearly finished. Nearly finished. Is he being gassed? Is he the red's covered? He's being gassed. Sounds a bit Austrian there. Up to the chopper. How about that, mate? I'm getting a bit peckish now, but fuck this movie. Say Arsene Wenger. Yeah, he said gas. He was gassed. Is he dead? No, he's still breathing, I think. Is that a bomb? You've never been so hateful of a movie since Shut In, which I watched in 2021. See, I remember the year. Is that not a bomb? Say evil. Yeah. Go after him, Cap. Go after him. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's him, it's Ariola. No, he's coming back. He's coming back. That's the coppers after you. The cuts are so like quick, you don't even know what's happening. Goes from hero to civilian. Who's watching? Please see that's the end. Please, 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 please. I can see it, it's doing it out. It's near the end. Then he's got a bit of an updated costume. He's got a mask now. That mask there before? I don't know. No, looks. Why is he back to front? Oh no, it's not. It's fine. What a shit movie. very shit.
But thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back very shortly.